I'm not afraid of the water at all. Not one bit. I like the water. In fact, I love it. I swim, and I don't have any fear of it. It was really good that you asked me that question. Nobody wants to just jump into a choppy ocean and start parading around. You can't just slap a tank onto your back and jump into the water. It's not going to happen like that. You train because you want to be comfortable. The last thing you want to be thinking about in the water is survival, as opposed to performance. We had to go through all our training, and in fact, we had to be certified divers in order to do the sequence. Hrithik is the most experienced of us all. He's a certified scuba diver. So, me and Farhan had to get our certification, and we had to train before the shoot. Of course, they started the training in Mumbai, and then after that, they had to do training in Spain. I'm off to rescue Mother. Katrina had never done a scuba diving experience before. You okay, Katrina? I'm really tempted to do something I shouldn't. For her to learn, it was a very traumatic experience. There's a lot of willpower churning in your mind. I will not panic. I will finish this fear. But she got used to it, and she did a fantastic job, you know. So, a lot of courage that girl has. We're going to be shooting one of the big dive scenes. The day we were sitting there watching the ocean, we were like, wow, I can't wait for that sequence to happen. It was all serene and calm and blue, with great sunshine. Initially, I took it really lightly because I'm like, yeah, it's okay, I'm good with the water. And the day we decided to go out, it starts raining. Exactly. You need the sun working, and if it's not, then maybe we'll take another day. Obviously, you're running against time, and lightning is a problem. The clock is ticking. I saw that there were at least like 10-foot waves. The boat is rocking, people are falling seasick, and I get on the edge. There's this choppy ocean that they want me to jump off into, and all of a sudden I'm realizing my swimming pool experience has not prepared me for this. And then our instructors told us, we must be honest with you and tell you that these are the worst conditions to dive. But then you have a job to do. I knew where the hell I was. There's no other way. You can't just sit there and go, I'm not doing it. So you take a dive and jump in. The current is so strong and we're shooting with this wreckage. You know, they wanted it to be like an old ship that has been wrecked underneath. And also, when we went down, it was the most
traumatic experience. I cannot explain to you how traumatic it was. Well, if I explode, then I won't be coming up, and then it'll be my funeral. And, you know, anyways, the movie will be a super hit because it'll be my last ... I single quotes am holding Hrithik's hand and leading him through. And actually, what's happening in between the shots is I'm squeezing his hand like this because you're so scared and you're underwater and you can't talk. You can't do anything. We have our diving crew with us, and I'm just looking at them, and they're chilling in the water, and my heart is beating out of my chest ... Let's go outside. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, he says. Yes ... double quotes ... he comes there ... he stops from here. Then he'll go inside, and we will be outside ... There was a scene in which I had to appear from under the boat, climbing onto the boat ... double quotes action.
My hands, my legs, everything just froze. It was really cold. He was like, cut. I had to be serious, but I came out and I had lost all sense because it was so cold. I went mad. So I came out laughing. I'm shouting. I'm laughing at the same time. We did it. He was feeling so bad, and he was literally abusing. But we've been with him in Ladakh also for LXS, and he survived. He's good. It was the coldest thing I've ever experienced, and the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. I could be a little brash underwater and just be silly and do things, which then they warned me about. They actually warned me and said, do not ever wander off on your own next time. I like to. We used to get really, really scared because, you never know. It's an open sea. But I had no clue. I had no idea what to expect down there.
The diving crew who was with us, the professional diving team, they're like, you know what? When you jumped off, about a few feet over your head, just about 4 or 5 feet over your head, a hammerhead shark had gone by double quotes, what to do? I mean, I screamed at them. I punched everyone I could see. I said, how could you guys have let that happen? And we carried on shooting.